How's it going, guys? It's Micah from the planet Ours. And finally, yes, finally, it is April 23rd, 2018, and we finally have some good weather. It's actually like 70 degrees now, and feeling like the way spring should. Today's video, I'm going to show you a bit of a camera hack to do on your phone as well as your camera, or any camera, really. Anything with a lens, this will work on. If you've watched any of J.J. Abrams' movies, you will see the classic lens flare look where they're the light streaks across the lens, and they're just beautiful. And a lot of people try to imitate it, but they can only be truly achieved with an anamorphic lens. Now, anamorphic lenses are extremely expensive, but there is a way to imitate it. And that way is kind of ridiculously easy. All you need is some tape and a fishing line, or in this instance, a clear transparent string, like a poly string. You can get these in the craft section for jewelry or anything like this, but fishing line works too. Now, the important thing is make sure it's not too thick. This is about as thick as I'd want to go, and that's about 0.30 millimeters. But you can experiment with different looks. Different thicknesses will make a broader flare. So the thinner it is, the smaller the bursting flare will be. Once you got that, all you got to do is tape it across the back of your phone, across the lens. Make sure it's about in the middle as you can, as much in the middle as you can, going across the lenses. Mine has two. I've got the LG G7. They got some pretty nice cameras on them, and I got the string going directly across it. Now, as you can see, there's some pretty cool effects you can get from that. Now, that works just as easily on your camera as well. You can tape it across the front of the camera, but a lot of the times the camera lens has a little bit of a lip above it, which will raise the string above the lens, above the glass a little bit more, changing the way it looks, and it might not be as good. What you can do if you get a thin enough string is you can take the lens off of your camera and then tape it to the back of the lens where it meets the sensor. That way it won't show up as much on the front, and it'll have a much more hidden look while filming. You won't see a distortion in your lens. You won't see a distortion in any of the footage except for the way the light interacts with it, which will be a little bit nicer. You may notice it a tiny bit, but it won't be dramatic. Now, if you want to bump things up, you can take your footage and stretch it out and create the black bars at the bottom. You can either do that by changing the aspect ratio to like 18:9 or something close to around there, or you can actually just put black bars at the top and bottom. And that's it. That's a pretty easy hack. It creates a really cool effect, and if you're really on a budget and don't have the money to go and buy one anyway and just want that effect, then that will more than do. And I am working on making a synthetic effect that you can apply afterwards. So say you don't want to string up your lens or do any weird hokey thing like that and just want to make a fake lens in After Effects. Well, I am working on a tutorial for that in the future, so that you can kind of more specifically, if you want a very exact look to it, then you might be able to do it that way. But anyway, that's it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will definitely be putting more videos like this out in the future. Alright guys, I better get off the roof before I get yelled at.